killing me, man. Absolutely just killing me, man. Now in the YouTube videos I have this, I'm gonna be talking about what I think of the ending game, and there's gonna be this like break. I mean, I guess I'll call it the post-game talk thingy, exploration. Let's go watch that interlude, I guess. I don't mind just watching like a quick story. What is a steamy ceasefire? Let's see what this is. I don't feel like doing more missions and unlocking more interludes and squad stories, but I don't mind just watching some shit.
It's not even mealtime. Oh, wait. It's later than I thought. That's odd. It's been hours since Claude left on recon. He and the others should have been back a long time ago. You worried too, boy?
Game does have a week 1 DLC for like a swimsuit battle interlude episode thing, I think.
The blizzard's getting pretty bad. I hope
$7. Unless that's what this is and you can unlock it in game. That'd be so wild for $7 and then you can just get it in game anyways. I doubt it. Hey, let me see now. I'm curious. What E to the beach? Okay, I think that's something different. But yeah, I don't know. I thought the story was good. Thought it was solid.
Try again, Marie. Any word
It was
from
a cool,
Claude?
like, little military story. I'm surprised they didn't give you Valkyria to control. Maybe they thought it was just like kind of dumb.
Nothing. The storm brought all communications down.
Valkyrias were a big part of the story, but they're pretty light on the gameplay. It's fine. It was a lot more about the military type of shit.
Reconnaissance in this weather was a bad idea.
And it wasn't too cliche. I mean, it was a little cliche, but it wasn't too like anime. I mean, I like anime. I'm not saying I don't, but it wasn't. Yeah, I mean, they had more serious dialogue here and there and fun shit, and it wasn't always like happy ending kind of bullshit. Like, you know, Raz fucking died, like straight up. Stuff like that.
But we couldn't ignore that
Wasn't
report.
super
If there's even a chance
crazy
the enemy
toony
is planning
shit
an
saving
ambush,
everybody.
We really have no choice but to confirm.
In these temperatures, even the antifreeze will freeze over. I'm afraid I can't order a search book. If they don't return soon, we'll have to depart without them.
No.
How long will this damn blizzard last? You'd better get back here alive, Claude.
Yeah, a lot of these people were pretty cool. Claude, Raz, Kai were pretty cool. Riley was kind of whatever. What's her face? I don't even remember her name now. The red-haired one. She was a huge bitch. And if the author's intention was for me to like kind of feel a bit of sympathy, they missed me on that. If it was to be really angry at her all the time, got me, dude. I'm totally right there with you, dude. I mean, her pointing a gun at everybody, Dan, was pretty... I don't know. She was definitely a fucked person. I don't think it was a matter of bad writing, though. Unless they didn't mean for me to be angry at her all the time. But Riley felt like shit writing. Riley's kind of fucking... eh. Oh, there was that filler app mission. I forgot about that. With the Blue Rose guys, that was fucking odd. That one didn't fit at all. I feel like it was, so they just wanted to throw it. I don't mind because it's like extra content, but like, I don't know if that was like a sign of like some weird cut missions around it or something. It just was so out of nowhere, and then the guy gets like shot. You're like, alright.
Keep it together. We stop now, and we're all dead. Don't worry. I'm well aware of that.
Damn it. Snow's coming down so hard, every step is like sinking in quicksand.
Not to mention these winds. Just trying to stand straight is like fighting against a tide.
It's do or die, everyone. Just a little further. We won't make it much longer. This blizzard's got a couple hours left in it. We have to find cover, or else...
What?
Enemy soldiers, 12 o'clock.
Are those the imps laying an ambush for us?
The interludes don't have missions usually. I hope this one doesn't.
No. Judging from the rank and file, they're probably a recon team like us.
They said
Rather not
ceasefire,
engage in these
so
conditions,
assume not.
but-
Whoa, guess we don't have much choice.
This is pointless. My shots won't reach them.
So much for Deadeye Cod.
And my grenades are frozen stuck. I can't fire anything.
Stay calm. The enemy's just as handicapped as we are. I don't think either side can engage, to be honest.
Kinda late to get cold feet. Besides, they're just grunts. Leave it to the invincible Raz!
Wait!
Can't miss at point blank. Eat lead! Huh? Hey, what the?
Get a load of this filthy Darkson. His barrel's frozen over. The dumbass! Well, well. Seems Federation gear can't handle the cold.
Raz, retreat!
Too late! You're dead! Huh?
Looks like our guns froze over too.
Goddamn piece of scrap metal! Ah!
Holy crap! He just threw that machine gun one-handed! Those things weigh a ton! Yeah, so what? I've got a heavy machine gun! You think the men of the North will lose to a bunch of pansies who prance around with girls?
So what if I'm female, you knuckle-dragging grunt? I am a lieutenant, and more woman than you can handle!
If you don't like me looking down on you, then first you'll have to prove you're stronger than me. Ah!
Everybody just throwing their fucking guns, dude.
Crap! We're out of stuff to throw!
Then we go for close quarters combat!
Oh yeah? Put up your dukes!
Come on, now they're throwing punches. Give me a break.
That's enough, all of you!
Huh?
New model, I think.
Everyone
Maybe.
stop it! What? It was just getting to the good part.
I take it you're in command here?
Yes. Looks like we both got lost scouting the area.
Yeah. We're in a real jam, truth be told. Weapons don't work, as you can see, and our winter gear won't last.
We were just looking for a place to wait out the blizzard ourselves. Now, we're completely lost.
We both need all the help we can get.
Agreed. Let's call a ceasefire for now.
Alrighty. I don't know if I have much else to say about the game, really. I think it's worth playing. Worth getting. Especially if it goes on sale, I wouldn't have to be else out for much, man, really. If you don't like the first one, though, how can I like this one? But, I mean, I feel like that's just kind of... That's just kind of how series of games work, you know? It's rare that the second game is totally different. I mean, it'd be like a different series. I mean, if you just kind of like the first one, this one's definitely better. Unless you want like more cutscenes. Story, I don't know, was the story better in the first? Maybe. They're both pretty cool. They're different. One's a little more puny.
I can barely shiver.
Good. The moment you stop shivering, you die. Stay moving to keep your body heat up.
I don't need advice from the likes of you.
And don't walk over the fresh fallen snow. Step in our tracks to make it easier on you.
Don't be stubborn. It's life or death here.
Fine.
I get our guns crapping out, but shouldn't yours be built for this kind of thing?
Look, this is way colder than a normal Imperial winter. And even if our gear worked, we couldn't hit the broadside of a bunker in this blizzard.
Excuses, excuses. At least the part about missing is true.
You couldn't fire a single shot, you filthy Darkson.
And who's the bozo who couldn't shoot a Darkson?
I envy those clowns. Do they ever run out of steam?
How dare he fraternize with the enemy? Emergency or no, the sight of it makes me sick.
Does that look like fraternizing to you?
What else would you call it?
She's stupid. Yeah, Minerva's kind of whatever. I like her better than Riley, even though she's like makes me more angry. But she's definitely like she's a better objectively written, I guess, character. Depending on what their goal was. Riley just kind of.
Yes. I'm surprised you've heard that old folk tale. The blizzard's so cold, our ancestors called it black magic. Pretty terrifying when you think about it.
Yeah, and there's 2 hours to go.
How can you tell?
Call it a hunch. I've got a knack for picking up changes in the weather. But if we hadn't come across you, we'd be dead in the snow. The Winter Witch's latest victims. Just having extra bodies to block the wind is a lifesaver. And by the looks of it, your men took the windward side. I appreciate that.
No thanks needed. Chivalry isn't completely dead.
I have to say, I'm glad our weapons malfunctioned. And we were this close to outright killing each other.
We may have lost our bread and salt, but at least we have our vodka.
Huh?
Old Imperial saying, like you say in the West, every cloud has a silver lining. Feels strange breaking bread. Moments ago we were staring down each other's barrels.
You be staring down another barrel,
Guess
buddy.
I'll have to count my blessings. The blizzard should be dying down soon.
There's one more blessing to count.
The blizzard's died down, but I'm still freezing like balls off.
Surrounded by so much white, it's hard to tell if we're even moving forward.
Hey, Claude. Why doesn't that area have any snow?
Huh, you're right. Those rocks over there aren't covered at all. Oh, could it be?
What's the matter?
I need help over here. Come on, gather round.
So, Claude, what's so special about these rocks?
Can't you tell? The snow's being melted from beneath.
Ah, of course. Could that mean... Do you have any explosives?
We have grenades, but the pins are frozen stuck.
Let me see them.
But sir, we need them in case of an emergency.
Frame drops, yes.
That's what this is, and it wasn't a question. Hand them over.
Yes, sir.
Squatty, Take out all the grenades and explosives you have.
I think I'm so salty about this fucking stream quality. I don't even know if I'll continue to.
Riley, set him up to make as big a blast as possible.
Ugh.
Claude? An explosion won't keep us warm for long. If we want a fire, we need fuel first.
Riley, this is why Riley sucks, man.
Don't worry. Center it on the crevice over there. Please, trust me on this.
I don't get what you're going for, but if you insist, I'll wave my magic wand and grant your wish.
All right, I'm gonna ignite it. Take cover.
Is that a hot spring? This geothermal groundwater melting the snow.
The hot spring episode.
Amazing! Oh, the temperature's perfect.
Yes! Take that, Winter Witch! We're gonna make it! Oh, hell yeah. Without further ado, I'll take first dibs and...
Hold it.
Huh?
Ladies first.
Do you really expect me to just sit here and wait?
What's wrong with you Federation soldiers? Where's your manners, man?
This guy couldn't get a girl if his life depended on it.
No objections here. Women first.
Goddamn imps!
I'll take you up on that offer, if you'll excuse us then.
This is gonna be the stereotypical fucking scene where they're sneaking up on him. Huh? Now there's the anime we needed, boys.
Freeze! So long as I draw breath, none shall peek.
Minerva, aren't you gonna join him?
I'm standing watch. Can't drop our guards around these Imperials after all.
Ah, don't get your panties in a bunch. You wish we were that desperate to see your tits defrosting.
Based, man. I don't know why they killed Raz, man. That's why he was like so good, man.
Excuse me?
So, are all Federation women like this?
I'd say there are exceptions to the rule.
Boy, are they aggressive. Ladies first, my ass.
Seriously, they're rougher and tougher than any man I know. But let me tell you, gals back in the motherland, action. Modesty's actually a virtue for them.
Honestly, fucking base guy, dude. Shitting on these fucking shitters, man.
Always there for her man, but never overstepping her bounds. Now that's a girl worth fighting for.
Oh, I don't know about all that, man. Whatever you say, buddy.
Chauvinist pigs.
What did you call us?
You're so hung up on your Madonna whore complex. You don't even care that your government is oppressing all its people.
Quiet, you harlot! The Empire's traditional values are what keep it prospering.
Alright, I don't know about all this now either, man.
Degenerates.
I mean, modesty is good. That was what my point was, but I don't know about oppression and all that shit.
Values. Is that what you call violence and oppression?
Oh, that's rich coming from a Fed. Or are you too busy painting your nails to see what's going on in your own colonies?
Come again? Need I remind you who started this war in the first place? It's that murderous tyrant you call an emperor! And here you are trying to lecture me. You're beyond help.
Would you shut up already? Women shouldn't butt their pretty little heads into politics to begin with.
What?
This is what happens when females are allowed on the battlefield. That's right. A woman's place is at home, a man's at war.
I'd rather be at home, dude. I don't want to get fucking shot.
So get back to the kitchen and make us a sandwich.
These guys, man. Shoot them. Like Kai's good, man. Doesn't give a shit.
Alright, now listen here! If you think I'm gonna sit quietly while you spew that kind of filth, you're insane!
This is why Riley's stupid, man.
How dare you slander womankind! Riley, are you crazy? And why aren't you two leaping in to defend us? Just sitting on your thumbs while they insult us. And For the love of God, Riley, put something on! You're indecent!
How would you not know that? What is this dumb anime shit, man?
Close your eyes right now, stupid Claude! Raz, look away, you pervert!
And you just pervert?
God.
You're the one standing there with your tits hanging out.
Federation women are so different.
You shut your mouth! Turn away! Close your eyes! Forget everything you saw!
This is wonderful.
Yeah, really. This is more what I would be doing. Like, I don't got time for all this shit.
Looks like the blizzard's over. Like you said, 2 hours on the dot. Impressive. Communications are back up. We're gonna hunker down and wait for evac.
We'll be gone by then. I'd rather not have to shoot you.
Never expected you feds could be so fun. Not to mention, that was one hell of a view. Well, until we meet.
Base leader, dude. The only guy was not a piece of shit in there.
Next time, it'll be on the battlefield.
Hey, you.
Yeah?
That rifle. You a sniper?
I assume you are, too.
I may not look it, but they call me Deadeye. Quite a firearm there. I've never seen camo like that.
Thanks. My wife designed it for me.
I see. Just like she was supposed to, huh? The virtue of a modest female?
I love her. And I'd like to think she did it because she loves me.
I guess we're both fighting for someone we love.
They're not all shit after all.
Can't save everyone. All we can do is hold on to the one thing that matters most and protect it with our lives. That's why we have no choice but to fight. My commander told me that one.
The one thing that matters most, huh?
So if our paths ever cross again, may the best sniper win.
Right back at you.
See you on the field, Deadeye.
You too.
Godspeed, friend.
A new sub episode. The fuck? What the hell is this? Am I blind? Oh, I have to buy it? That's the trick. No? What the fuck? What the hecky? New sub episode. I have no idea where this is. I don't remember what it was called now. Was it in the epilogue? to look it up. One sec. That was a fun little bit. Some people are talking about if you beat certain hard skirmishes, you can like bring back Raz and shit. It's interesting. I don't really care about the hard skirmishes. I don't know what the little sub chapters are though. We just get like a post-game guide here. Well, I don't know if I really care. I feel like we've got the idea. I'm not gonna do like all these skirmishes. We'd be here all fucking day, and not gonna unlock the last 3 or 4. I think there's 3 sub-stories I can do. I'm not really concerned with it.
The Centurion can now sustain even more intense training for each of your combat classes. Your squad members can grow even.
Just see what this is like for shits.
Don't get careless.
So you can keep upgrading them, I guess. So for like the hard skirmishes or something. You're gonna class up. Paragon classes. Greater strength, more powerful weapons.
Scouts, you've been promoted.
Interesting. I wonder why that's not like in the main thing. I guess it's not like new game, but just stat and shit. That's cool this is here. Just like, you know, if you just really love, just add more upgrades on, and you got a few extra missions at the end. Like, it'd probably take us like, what, 2-3 hours to do the last squad stories. I could, just because I don't know if I will continue playing anything tonight, but I kind of like don't know if I really care. The story's done. I don't really want to jump back into Minerva's squad of all things. Maybe we could like salvage your character a little bit, but
Everyone, do your.
I've been going about 7 hours now. Isn't too crazy, but I need to go put this in the mail and set shit up. I think for now we won't continue. I think tomorrow I'll start up Palo since this took a while. But if I do start later tonight, I will throw out like a tweet and like a Discord and shit, like 15-20 minutes beforehand. But probably don't bet on it. I usually don't. It's very rare I get off for like a few hours and then just come back. But we'll see. Okay, this is all interesting. We're gonna just gonna look through all this shit here. R&D.
Oh.
I mean, I can imagine what it is. You just buy more tank shit. I mean, I'm sure it's all very expensive, and see if there's some easy trophies to get, man. Real quick, just blast out a few. What are they, man? While we're sitting here. What are these? Kept your promise with Riley Miller. Our wars end. Was there more story? Yeah, is that epilogue actually watchable or something? I thought that we already saw that. Let's go watch it. I would hate to miss out on like the entire like epilogue. I mean, it looks like what we already saw.
When we first set out, all we really knew was that we had something worth fighting for.
The same thing? It seems like it.
None of us could have foreseen what the fight would cost us.
Maybe not.
And maybe we'll never know if it changed us for the better.
I think this is, we're already seeing this. Yeah, for sure. Everyone's alive now. So how the fuck do you get this, dude? I'm curious. Facilities, infirmary in the cemetery. Oh, there's a true ending? What? Earn S ranks on the newly available missions and any that remained from before. S rank? Oh, you can S rank these now too, man? Did they change that, or is that just for the skirmishes? I have to look through this. I mean, there's no way there's like an actual S rank. I mean, there's some of those missions I went fucking crazy on, man. Unless I just unlocked the ability to do it. Should be lame. Let me look through all these. I'm curious what this true ending shit is, man. Look through all these, because like 20% of people got one of these. 100 enemies, event scenes, recruited all squad members. All infantry weapons, tank parts, ship parts. Oh, it's A ranks. Yeah. I think this is like a guide for the Japanese one, I think. Okay, so none of these really matter. I'm just curious what this is. Our War's End. I would like to see what the true end. That's probably the true ending. Our War. We don't have to complete the story. Once you've beaten the game, go to the infirmary and purchase the Armistice of Steam. Doing all episodes on that chapter will unlock a new episode in chapter 13. Oh. Okay. I'm not done yet, boys.
Say, Riley, you want to go up on the deck with me?
Up top? The sun's already gone down. Won't it be cold?
Yeah, that's why it's perfect timing. Come on.
Wow. This is amazing. Isn't this...
That's right. It's an aurora.
This is the first time I've ever seen one. I heard they're super rare, even this far north. Don't tell me the aurora talks to you too.
You basically have to get lucky to catch one of these. But there weren't any clouds today, and the sky's dark with the new moon out. All the conditions were right, so...
So you did predict it. It's incredible. I never thought I'd live to see something like this.
This is the first time for me, too. I guess we both got really lucky.
Yeah. We've seen all kinds of miracles and good fortune out here. And losses, and bad luck, too.
But we made it this far. We got through all that.
A little better.
This is kind of familiar, huh? Like after the Star Child Festival, when we'd all look up at the night sky, together.
Yeah. After you left Hoffen, the sky was all I saw for a long time. I made it out here, so... I must have turned my life around somehow. But sometimes... I wonder if I've really changed.
I was talking about it earlier. I think for now, since this game lasted so long today, I'm gonna probably just start Talos tomorrow. But if I change my mind after we're done with all this, I'll just tweet it out or slap it in the Discord 20 or 30 minutes in advance.
I forgive you.
What?
I think you have. Changed, I mean. And if it's coming from me, you know it's gotta be true. Right?
That way I'll get a nice big start on that tomorrow and kind of just sink into it. So I've been up for a bit, and this is already 7 hours, and I might have more left.
Yeah.
Trying to get some true ending shit here. Yeah, there's a chance I might come back later, but I'll put out ample warning, so I wouldn't put ship down on it if anybody's interested in the Talos Principle ship. I need to change my setup and put some stuff in the mail, so it wouldn't even be an hour before I got started anyways. Need to eat.
So,
Might
I
just chill.
forgive you. Okay?
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to it tomorrow. It'll be good. I don't know how long Gehenna is. It's probably going to be a lot longer because I have to reorient myself with the game.
But you're not off the hook yet. Once this war's over, you're going to help
Oh, so
me
she
start up
officially
before we
forgave
start
him?
again.
This is all like post-game, like, secret shit, I guess. Cool, there's a true ending, I guess.
Of course. With pleasure.
Guess we're gonna get to see like an extended epilogue.
You got a whole lifetime of hard work ahead of you, mister.
I'm not sure why it's hidden. I guess they wanted to just put more shit in there. Neither of them are particularly long. Okay. Maybe we can get through one of them tomorrow. I'm pretty excited. It's been a bit since I did like a really good crazy puzzle thing like that. Process of looping songs. that like a job thing or shit? Drop some shit on the ground. Or passion thing you're doing. Sounds like a pain in the ass, man.
A lifetime?
Yep. You'll be working for me until you're an old grandpa.
Well, if that's what you want, then I'd be happy to.
Huh?
Both somewhat? Oh, interesting.
Well, I didn't mean anything weird by that. So,
Look at that
it's
smile.
really
It's
chilly.
funny.
We should totally head inside.
Dude,
Stay a little
chat.
longer. It's almost ready. I promise you're gonna love it.
Man, Claude is such a fucking Chad in this, man. The dudes are so much better than the chick, man, outside Kai. Well, man, hopefully you don't have like millions to do that. Sounds like a pain, man. Sorry I couldn't give you your Talos tonight, man. I don't know how
Did you predict all this too?
pumped you were to
I
see
learned
that,
to see
but
a lot in the sky. My sorrow didn't give me much, but I did get this.
he did get this.
It's not bad as far as presents go, right?
Yeah.
100 songs.
swear.
Jesus.
We will live to see Hoffen again.
We will. Together.
Yeah. Together.
See, he made this promise to her. They should have put this in the main game. I don't understand that. I mean, it's good, but like, why is it? $100 songs though, man. It's like for games or fuck, man. And I guess you don't want to probably talk too deep about it, but interesting, man. Hopefully your headaches pass, man. Things get a little more fun. I don't know how long that kind of thing would take. Especially if it's not like a